Greetings, YouTube. My name is Squid. You have found yourself on the SquidWerx YouTube channel. I'm going to be posting videos of me doing my art in the raw so that you guys can, follow another artist, see what I'm up to, see what I'm doing, see how I work things. Now, this piece you see before you is not technically, I guess you could say, professional. I decided to just slap down one of my, or I guess you could say my main OC, which means original character over here in the nerdy fandom. If you didn't know that, now you do. His name's Mollis. He is essentially a squid humanoid. Well, I'm not going to go any further into that because he's kind of down and dirty, but here he is saying, "Hello there, kiddos," and just like he probably would be. Um, right now, I actually started off with, I pre-made a sketch, didn't want to record that, so I decided just to skip over, and just do the line art for you guys in the coloring part of this situation. Later on, I'll post videos of me doing it, my actual line art, but not unlike a lot of artists out there. When I do my line art, there's a lot of considering, reconsidering, redrawing, erasing, backspacing, deleting, and restarting completely. So I spared you guys that process and just went straight to the line art. Now, as far as the line art I'm doing right now, this is almost basically what I do on every piece that I do digitally. I may or may not change this process as I go along, um, just to get it out there. I guess some of you will probably ask, what line arts or what brushes do you use? What programs do you use? So, just to start off right off the bat, I use uh, Clip Studio Paint, Clips, Clip Paint Studio. Used to be Manga Studio, the newer one. The name's kind of stupid now, but licensing's whatever. So I use that program, and I actually use Brian Allen's brushes. His brushes are flipping amazing. He's an amazing artist. If you haven't checked him out on YouTube, you probably should. Um, I decided to join text, yeah. I decided to join YouTube as a form of, I don't know, communication. Every artist wants their art to be seen, I suppose you could say. And I find that within the art community, YouTube, Facebook, whatever you can do it. And even for my buddies who do music and whatnot, there seems to be a lot of toxic environment amongst artists. I feel like I needed to come here and be somebody that's not that guy, somebody that's going to support your other artists. And not to say that things like, tracing or stealing other people's art isn't bad, or because it is. It's totally bad. Don't steal people's art, just so you know. Anyways, I came here almost as a form of therapy. If people see my art, cool. If not, cool. If I can amuse somebody, if I can become the reason somebody wants to further their art, that's wonderful. That's great. That's actually what I've done all these years. I've been doing art for quite some time, since I was pretty much a kid, and let me tell you, that's a long time, just so you know. Um, as far as quality of art, there's no real quality of art, if I could say that out loud. Some people will debate with you. They'll tell you some people don't deserve to be artists. Uh, these noobs need to get out of our business. I don't really agree with that, because every artist starts somewhere. I started somewhere. Eventually down the road, I'll post a video of some of my super awesome cringe-worthy noob art, just to show you how far that even as me as an artist has come. I'll even post stuff from the beginning of the year to now to show you how much effort, how much more skill I have gained since I've started from then to now. And that's really the reason. Like I said, this is just kind of a form of therapy for me. Like, I come here, post my art, I post to you guys, show you how I do my art, and that way maybe somebody else can be inspired and further that. If I inspire anybody out there, that's wonderful. That's great. I'm not going to sit here and claim that you've stole my art, because you know that's what humans do. We aspire off of each other. Um, Uh, there's a lot of lately, a lot of people ranting about, oh, you stole my stuff, you stole my aesthetic, blah 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 blah. Not the case. If you like tentacles, if you like monsters, if you like lines, if you like swirl, if you like organic art, here I am. Here I am presenting myself to you. So this is my first video, just so you guys know. Never really talked to just random space before, so I'm kind of ranting, and this probably will go on a very long rant, just so you know. Anyways, let's see. What am I doing in this art right now? Seems I've gotten to the color situation. So honestly, this is not typically how I color. I slapped down one color, which is fine in gravy or whatever. But generally, you would probably, select out the little spaces that you want to color that certain way, and then go about your business. But this one, it was a really quick slap down image that I wanted to do, just kind of introduce myself, kind of say hello to you guys, just to get myself out here. And again, the quality of this stuff will go up, and I'll explain a couple of things. I'll do some tutorials for you guys or whatever you want. But really, what this video is, what this YouTube channel is for me to come here, show you my art, show you what I'm into, and rant about things, honestly. Like, I'm just gonna sit here and rant. It's gonna be cool, right? I'll do a couple of challenges. If you guys want me to do some challenges, that's cool. I'll do those too. Um, so right now I'm shading Mr. Mollis and getting some slapping down some colors on this guy. Uh, Honestly, there's like a million things wrong with this image that I could point out directly, but I'm not going to because we're not focusing on the negative anymore. We're focusing on the positive shit. Excuse my language. I'm trying to keep that down there. Just so you know, this I probably won't always be this PC or this nice in this introduction that I'm doing right now. But for now, it's just saying hello. Hello, guys. Hi. How's it going? See my art? My art's cool, right? I think so. Uh, I'm primarily a cartoon artist. Not to say I can't do other styles of arts, but I enjoy doing cartoons. They make me happy. I'm happy doing them. They make me. It's fun. It's fun. That's all I can really say. And if you're not having fun with what you're doing, you probably don't want to do it, which, 9 times out of 10, if I get a commission or something that's more realism than it is cartoons, it'll probably take me a million years because, I just don't want to do it. But challenge yourself. That's some good advice, right? Like, all artists say it, really. Challenge yourself, and it's the truth. If you hate it, do it. Because you may still hate it by the end of what you're doing, but by the end of it, you'll know what the heck you're doing, even if you do hate it. I feel for all the artists that are always creating art that they don't want to art. I feel for them, guys. Again, my name is Squid. I've been called that for about, I don't know, 5 to 7 years now. Um, if your name is Squid as well, that's cool. Give me a shout out. Uh, you know, Whoever changes their real name to Squid first, we're number one, just so you know. So if your real licensed name is Squid, that's cool. I'm into it. Uh, but I'm not gonna say my real name because I don't use that name. I haven't used that name in probably 10, 12 years, just so you know. So if you can guess my age now, that's cool too. But I'm Squid. Squid Vicious usually. I know, so original, but my boss man decided to tag that last name, so I'm going with it. Here I am. So just to, I guess, talk about a little bit what I'm doing here. It's just filling in shading. Cell shading is what this is called. Um, Tentacles. I like tentacles. I like monsters and beasts, and uh, I'm very influenced by H.P. Lovecraft and all that he does, just because the imagery, monsters. I like horror movies too. Horror movies are great. I'm that guy. So you'll see a lot of monsters on this channel. Just forewarning you right now that you're going to get a lot of that. But for now, here you get a simple, basically my cartoon face. Yay, my cartoon face. And if you come here and you want to do some hating, I mean, bring it. I'm into it. You want to hate on me? Because that's cool. I don't care. This is going to be fun. Anyway, so I would love for you to just slap subscribe. Just subscribe to me, guys. Let's be friends. Let's do this art thing together. Um, I think this whole deal will be pretty fun. And just to, I guess I could tell you about some things that I intend to do. Outside of YouTube, I would say. So Christmas is coming up. Yeah, we just all had Thanksgiving. It's all good stuff. I plan to create a bunch of Krampuses. That sounds weird. You're like, what? What do you mean Krampuses? I'm gonna draw a bunch of Krampuses on probably cardboard or maybe some stickers and Krampus bomb my town because Krampus is cool and I see him coming back slowly and I think it's a cool idea, you know, because I like to monsterify everything. And I love the artists out there that monsterify everything as well. It's a beautiful thing because, you know, the standard of beauty shouldn't be what the standard of beauty is right now. Uh, the things that are typically beautiful are not, they're kind of boring, to be honest. You know, give me a flaw, give me something weird, something quirky. Show me what you got, 'cause that's what I want. That's what I need as a person. I think everybody needs that. And you should give your characters flaws because they're kind of boring without some. I see a lot of young artists who just kind of, and I'm guilty of such back in the day. I mean, typically, like my art back in the day was kind of monstrified, but it was typical, you know. I would say bullshit anime stuff. I love anime, just so you know. But it was basically I was just trying to hone my skills in, and it came out pretty boring. But as I went across, you know, more detail got involved, uh, more aspects. You know, I love tentacles. I love goopy drooly thing. I flippin' love teeth. You're gonna find that I draw a lot of teeth, just 'cause I do, 'cause I love it. I love teeth. I love gangly teeth. Ironically enough, Mollis has no upper teeth. I decided to go the opposite route with this character. So if you notice near the end of this video here now, um, the top I color in this pinkish red because that's literally he has no top teeth. It's just gums and then his bottom teeth are nice tiny little teeth. And that was just something, you know, I was like, you know what, all my characters have big gangly teeth. Let me put no teeth on this character and he's got a cleft lip. Yeah, yeah. So flaws make your characters interesting. Just as you can find that as I draw Mollis throughout this whole, you know, process, I'll draw him pretty often just because that's my main character. Um, He's got, you know, he's got pock marks on his face. He's got a cleft lip. He's got no gums. He's not perfect. He's not the standard of beauty that we see right now today. He's a gross humanoid monster, and I think all characters should have something like if they're immaculately beautiful, that's great. Make them that way. It's if that's the point of the character, by all means. But for me, uh, flaws give character, and we all like characters. I'm pretty sure you can go back and look at your favorite characters from any animated show, and you're like, oh yeah, they were jacked up in some crazy way. I think the more we have that out in the world, the more it will be a standard, and then other things in our lives won't be so bad. You know, we won't all get down on ourselves about not being that model model standard of beauty, and I'm okay with that. Honestly, I like people with character too, not just cartoons. I like people with character. Um, it intrigues me, as it should. But this is just an introduction, really. I'll talk more about things, talk more about myself. I'll talk about what you guys want to talk about. You know, talk about weird, controversial stuff. Yeah, we can talk about that too. You know, um, you want to get mad about something? That's cool. We can talk about that. Or you want to get happy about something? That's what I would prefer. We talk about some happy stuff. Let's not be, let's not get offended by stuff. But let's talk, guys. Let's talk. I'm okay with talking. Um, So I'm nearing the end of my little video here, my little speed painting, and I'll do some more professional styling, you know, artwork. But right now, this was just the slap down. This is Mr. Mollis. This is me, Squid. Hello, guys. I'm here in the YouTube world, and I hope to have a good relationship with some people. You know what? I hope to make some enemies too. This will be fun. This will be an experience. Alright, guys, signing out. I'll see you guys later.